All right, it's e-bike day. Got the free ride. Get a little rain squalls here, so we'll see how that goes. Could be pretty slippery. But won't be any drone footage. It's really windy, and you guys might be able to tell. It might be windy in the video, but gonna have some fun on the free ride. I'm looking forward to it. Pretty slippery out here. A little nervous to try it in mode 3. It's pretty slick, especially in these corners with roots. Couple of new sections of track. Fucking track is bumpy as hell. I think I'll put it in mode 3 so that I can wheelie over some of that stuff.
I can't get myself to do the double.
Well, it is kind of fucking bumpy before that.
Yeah.
The rebound in this is so slow because I just jump it all the time that I bounce around through there pretty good. Trying to adapt to these super squishy grips. Can't see crap. Wind's blowing like crazy. Hard pack with rain on it. A little slippery. God, whoever put this jump going in this corner did not know what they were doing. They're like too far apart to ride as whoops, and they're too close together to double. Damn, this is slicker here. Woohoo! Blue groove with water. It's hard to see the lines with all the rain on my goggles. It's all about patience today. All about patience. Slick as snot. Whoa, shit. Across the wet grass there. Whoa. Rocks in the corner. Woo. Oh. Alright, got arm pump. Whew. 10 minutes, we're out. Alright, holy humid, it's hot. It's only about 80 degrees down here. And we got these rain squalls coming in, and so it stops raining and starts raining, and it's super muggy. And what sucks is you're working really hard because it's raining, you can't see anything. And then I'm working especially hard. So this is these foam grips are an experiment. I couldn't get the Pro Grip Rally grips that I have on my 690, so I ordered these things off Amazon. Compliments of your guys' affiliate purchases, and it's kind of an experiment gone wrong. They're way too soft. They're like for like a beach cruiser or something. So I'm riding this thing, and I put them on there so that I would try and grip the bike better with my hands and not with my feet instead of my hands, so I could ride a little looser in my hands. And it definitely does that. But at this point, when I do need to grab them, I'm death gripping them, and they're just spongy. I was hoping it would help with my bad hand, because the 690 grips, the Pro Grip Rally grips, they work really good on my bad hand. These things, man, they just aren't cutting it. They're too squishy, so I'm hating them at the moment. It really sucks. So I'm back to riding in mode 2. I put it in mode 3 so I could wheelie through the little whoops and the bigger bumps, but man, it's just too freaking snotty out here. Just blue groove with the rain on it. That Suron is perfect size for this track. The thing rips on this track. Little air pressure out. These corners are slick as snot. I'm gonna see how this outside works here. That might be the better line now. Try the high line here, square up. Might be a pretty good way to do that corner. There's no super good way to find rhythm in those whoops. God damn, this corner's slick. Should start my watch. Yeah, you can see all the marbles and stuff in the corner. And then this thing's all worn out. It's just too rough and too slick. It's too many tree roots off camber. Whew. Yeah, like 8 minutes is all I got. It's pretty bad. Whew. So humid. Coming into the corners, my foot's slipping off the brake pedal. You can see it's caking up with clay. And then the bottom of my boots have the same stuff on it. You can see even my enduro mud foot pegs here caking up with the clay. They're getting slippery. So my feet are coming off. I'm trying to grip the bike, but I just don't have very much feel. Otherwise, good fun. Whew. It's hot. Feels like Florida. The little Surons, they rip in the right conditions. Alright, we're gonna try and ride the track backwards. Chase that Suron a little bit. He's already done a few laps here, so I'll wait for his lines. These levers are really slick on the Freeride. Need to do something. Either need to get some little covers on them, or I don't know, hit them with a file or something, rough them up. Alright, here we go. Never ridden it this way before. be interesting on the whoops. Guy in front of me was a pro for like 10 years. Used to race flat track, pro flat track, all around the country. Traveled the circuit. Okay. Now little surround though, it can rip in this stuff. All these grassy spots and hard track, tree roots, are just floating around. Whole fucking broad slide. Woo! Trying to find some kind of rhythm through those. Touch the rear brake at all, you just slide. I love Muddin. I don't love Muddin with these grips. They're super greasy. We got a rain squall in while we were taking a break. Greasy as hell now. It's like riding on a layer of ice. Outside here. Sideways. Woo, windy. Oh. Once it starts, it ain't stopping.
What we were talking about.
Yep. Need to find a tree to straighten out the old front end. Alright. Halfway there. Alright. Now it's too far the other way. Alright. Okay, back in business. With a semi-freight straight front end. Crashed the 690 last night on the pavement a little bit. Long story, but got a bunch of road rash in my leg and I just landed on that. Too slick. Gotta do something about these levers. Ooh, it's thick. It's all rocky in there. It's spinning out on wet, muddy rock. And this one, these roots in here. It's all these sideways roots in the corner. You can't see them on the camera, but holy crap, they're attention getters. Attention getters. And you can't see, but the back end just sideways through there. Lost the front end again. If he wants to go backwards. I don't know if you guys can see, but whoa. Yeah, this is like This is so slick in here, it's hard to stand up even. And you get these wet roots like this. You begin to see it's just grease. This slide of grease. Brake pedal gets all clogged up. All right, turn it. That should give you an indication of how slick it is. When you can't even take off, you know it's slick. So don't think I'm going slow, I'm going fast, you guys. Be careful in these guys, they're really slick earlier. It's all full of tree roots in here. Whoa. If I was in a race right now, I'd probably be in mode 1 just so that I could reserve energy. Slower on the straightaways, but probably faster in the corners. Holy crap. Too slick to get any drive through there. Good practice for enduro racing. Whoa, shit. Need to defog my goggles. See if I can take his line. Oh man, his line's way better. I'm gonna pull goggles off. I can't even see where I'm going, and that's a really bad. Holy crap! If I can stand up, really bad not to be able to see where you're going on this stuff. That's a line I should have been taking. So slick right there. It's like full drift, full tires. I think I'll take the inside. Oh shit. Go baby, go. You can clear him, you can clear him. No you can't. Can't lean through there at all, you're going down. If you look right here where it gets real off camber, there's all these roots. So if you're trying to take this line and you're not on the inside, you hit all these sideways roots right here. And if not, you just run into the face of this thing. Don't make any sudden movements on the brake or gas. Oh, see, on a gas bike, I would have stalled it about 20 times. So nice on this electric, you never stall. See, that's what's really nice about the Recluse too. When you're in conditions like this, the Recluse is just invaluable because you hit the rear brake and the engine's just dead. On a clutch bike. Yeah, still getting about 35 in the mud there. So I'll cut power, we're down 15% or so. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put it in mode 3 now so I can finish off the battery. Whoa! I got some new tires for this thing. Some good M5B Evos front and rear on it, and I'm looking forward to that. This back tire I got on right now, it's a intermediate terrain. Oh, hey! Mode 3 for the win. Kinda cleared him. And, oh shit! Whew. That was lucky. Didn't think I was gonna make that one. The torque in mode 3 on rides like this, it's a love-hate. If you can be real steady with the throttle in the corners, it's okay. But if you get heavy-handed at all, you're on your head. But then it'll make really good traction once you in mode 3, once you hammer, because it digs so hard. If you can keep it in a straight line, it'll trench for you. But anything sideways, sketchy. That's why I was able to kind of double these. It just has more juice, like through that section. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Off the gas, still drifting. Oh, my hand's done. My hand's done for the day, so we're gonna call that quits. If you guys have seen my video where I smashed my balls, it was on this jump right here. And I paced it off. And looking in my video, I know I landed at least right here, which was like 82 feet when I paced it. Or right there, it was 82 feet. And then I vaguely remember my front tire, I want to think it landed here, but maybe it landed here for the sake of not exaggerating. But it was between 82 and 90 feet where I had a dead engine off of that. You can see back to the start. So basically 90 feet with the dead engine, you know, as high as these lower limbs right here. That's why I smashed my balls.
Mud packs up around the bottom of the fork guards. That is the weirdest buildup I've ever seen. See that? It's just like, I don't even know how it does that. Crazy. It's super sticky. It peels off in layers. It's pretty wild. Really slick to ride on. You see all the tires are all kicked up. It just doesn't come out of your tires. You're just spinning around like crazy. Bike probably weighs an extra 40 pounds or something with all that crap on it.
So much for my shiny new graphics. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Sorry if the camera lens looks crappy. It was a mutter. It wasn't that deep, but it was really slick. This is really hard pan clay, and it's usually just dusty on top. And so it's slick when it's dry, and slick when it's really slick when it's wet. Like, you just cannot put the power to ground. But still had fun. Just riding it all. It's such a good outlet for me. I almost never get to ride anymore. So it just feels so good to get out and ride. It's such a big stress relief, and all the just things I got in my life going on that are more first world problems than anything. But we all have our stresses, and we all need releases, and this is the best way to get it out of me. It just sucks all the life out of me and makes me happy. Got to live in the moment. Yeah, feels good to ride. And check up whatever pops up after this. Appreciate you guys following. If you're not subscribed, consider. I don't always have just boring third person or first person ride videos like this. I got other stuff, so look around the channel. Take care.
This is really bad.
Nice. That's a way to break in a new bike, huh?